Hello people, I am Javi Kawai, joined by Char Kirk.
Hiya.
We're going to look at the trailer for Lucifer, starring Mohanlal, and it's directed by Prithviraj Sukumaran, and it's produced by Anthony Perumbavoor.
How fortuitous.
Yes. The screenplay is by Murali Gopi. We don't have headphones to listen to this trailer in the most optimal way, but we've got a nice Bose speaker here, so it'll be all right. Ooh, I felt that.
ഒരിടത്തൊരിടത്ത് ഒരു ദൈവം ജീവിച്ചിരുന്നു. ആ ദൈവത്തിന് മക്കളുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. വലിയ സൈന്യമുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. സ്തുതി പാടാൻ ഒരു മാലാഖ കൂട്ടവും ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു. ദൈവം ഒരു വലിയ രാജ്യത്തിന്റെ രാജാവായിരുന്നതുകൊണ്ട് കുറേ കള്ളന്മാർ മാലാഖമാരായി ചമഞ്ഞ് ദൈവത്തിന്റെ മാളികയിൽ കയറിക്കൂടി. അങ്ങനെ ഒരു ദിവസം ദൈവം മരിച്ചു. മാലാഖമാരായി അത്രയും കാലം വേഷമിട്ട കള്ളന്മാരുടെ കയ്യിലായി ഭരണം. അങ്ങനെ ആ നാട് ദൈവത്തിനെ കൊന്ന് ദൈവത്തിന്റെ സ്വന്തം നാടായി.
P.K. രാംദാസ് എന്ന വന്മരം വീണു. പകരമായി അതാണ് ചോദ്യം. സ്റ്റീഫൻ നെടുമ്പള്ളി.
ചെറിയ പുള്ളി അല്ലവൻ, പഠിച്ച കള്ളനാ.
This is the world's biggest comedy, babe. It's called Indian politics.
Z category drugs. കേരളത്തിലേക്ക് അൺചെക്ഡായി ലാൻഡ് ചെയ്യിക്കാനുള്ള സൗകര്യം. That's my offer.
Give me one good reason not to kill you.
യുദ്ധം നന്മയും തിന്മയും തമ്മിലല്ല, തിന്മയും തിന്മയും തമ്മിലാണ്.
Oh.
Kill that bastard.
ഹിന്ദുക്കൾക്ക് ഇവൻ മഹിരാവണൻ, ഇസ്ലാമിൽ അവൻ ഇബലീസ് എന്ന് പറയും. ക്രിസ്ത്യാനികൾക്കിടയിൽ അവൻ ഒരു പേരേ ഉള്ളൂ, ലൂസിഫർ.
വാടാ.
God damn. This little, like,
The little,
boom, boom,
oh, the,
boom. Yeah.
This deal is with the devil.
oh.
I thought that was beautifully shot. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That was a lot of great shots. I really couldn't tell you what the story was, but I loved one of the lines, which was, "This is not a story between good and evil.
Yes.
This is a story between evil and evil." I'm
That
like,
was a brilliant line.
that's a dope line.
Yeah.
I like that. I mean, well, that's the translation that we got.
Yeah.
Might be even cooler in the original language, but I really like the way that this is shot. That's why this movie has my $10 already. Like, I want to see this for the visuals. I don't really understand what's going on politically speaking. Like, it's kind of talk. I guess it's a political drama and there's like crime and whatnot. I get all that. I'm getting hints as to what we're going to kind of explore in the movie and the style of action that we might have. But I just really like the way it's shot, the colors, how vibrant it is, the framing, the aesthetics of it all.
Yes.
That is the major appeal here for me. Of course, you know, the main actor, I've watched him before in Drishyam, and I thought he was really cool there. If you guys haven't seen our review for that, it's with Raw 2.0, and there will be a link in the description below, as well as a button at the end of this video, and maybe even a little button somewhere above our heads if you're watching this on the right platform. So it's called A Card. This was also presented in 4K. At the beginning, I was like, I felt that. In case you didn't know what I was talking about, this was mixed in at least stereo. And so the sound traveled from left to right. So that's why they wanted you to listen to it with headphones, because it would just fundamentally sound so much better. Like,
I see.
they worked hard at the sound design of this film, of the trailer. I actually used that once for one of my videos for when we went to the Taj Mahal. I did a little thing at the beginning. I said the best way to experience this is with headphones. Additionally, the best way to experience that video is not with the YouTube app. The YouTube app throws everything off by a second. It's really annoying. I really dig this stylistically. Even though I don't really know who exactly is who in this movie, they all seem like really interesting characters.
Yeah.
They obviously are kind of vying for power.
Well, I think the thing that's interesting as well is, like our favorite line in the trailer says, it's not a battle between good and evil, it's evil versus evil, and he's the evilest of them all. So basically we're looking at an anti-hero, but I'm just wondering if there's going to be anything redeemable about him so that we feel okay about rooting for him, or are we just relishing in the fact that he's so evil and maybe does all the deepest, darkest things that we maybe think about doing but wouldn't do
I
because
think
we
it's
have
like
morals?
the Punisher. It's like the Punisher. It's like Jack Reacher. It's like Mel Gibson in Payback. Yes, they're bad, but they're good. Like
Right.
they're protagonists.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like,
Yeah.
they have to have some little bit of good to make us be like, yay, we're rooting for you, even though you're not a very good person by society's standards.
Right. I mean, he's going to do the things that we wouldn't do necessarily.
Yeah.
He's going to do the things that, Clark Kent or Batman might not do. But he'll take it to the levels he has to make things happen, to make moves, because it's like the Punisher, and that's how I'm seeing this. He's like
Right.
he's like that character because he has to be. This is totally off topic, but maybe it's not off topic completely. But the severing of Jesus' head from the crucifix is a really, really, really big deal amongst Christians. Like, that is a huge no-no.
I think it's probably the same across the
All
board.
religions? Yeah, but
if
it's
you
like-
sever Buddha's head, oh boy.
Yeah, but in the Catholic religion, because I grew up Catholic, there's a huge emphasis on the statues, on these icons, and when something like that breaks, it's a huge deal, and I don't know how to explain it properly, but I think you guys get the point. And so I'm reminded of this random instance. I just thought it was a great opportunity to share this story. So I was in 4th grade, I was in Catholic school, and there was a statue of Mother Mary on like this little thing where we put our lunch boxes and whatnot. And like for whatever reason, we were like doing stuff around the classroom, and these kids were messing around, and they knocked over Mary, who was inside of this bag. She fell over and her head fell off because it hit the ground.
Uh-oh.
And the whole class went silent. I was so happy I wasn't part of that situation. I was on the opposite side of the classroom. And normally I'd be found next to the trouble. I wasn't anywhere near the trouble this time. I was like,
You were like, it wasn't me.
whew,
I didn't do it.
I had nothing to do with that. I'm not going to hell. They are. I'm all right.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Well, actually, I don't believe in that. But that is like a notion, which is like if you vandalize a religious icon of any kind, it's just really, really bad
Yes.
in the Catholic Church. And so I think it is on par with going to hell. Like that's a punishment. That's pretty much the go-to punishment for everything in Catholicism. Like if you don't go to church, you're going to hell. That's what that reminded me of. For me, growing up Catholic, that was an intense moment to see that. Like even though I'm not religious, I'm not into that anymore. I don't go to church. It's not a thing for me. It still hits you on a visceral level because I grew up with that.
Well, even just the title of the movie, Lucifer, and then the dialogue at the end where they're kind of like comparing him to all of the evilest characters in
Yeah.
various religions. I mean, characters is the wrong word.
I'm not laughing at her or the movie. I'm laughing at something that I did a long time ago.
Oh,
It was for a South Indian film called 24. I created a character called Evilik Evilson or something
Oh,
like that.
that's right, you did,
that's-
yeah.
That's what it sounded like you said for a second. I got happy.
No,
So-
no, but I mean, like, he's compared to all of these evil beings,
Characters
evil
is a good
people
word, yeah.
in religion. It's really setting him up to be the evilest of the evilest of the evil. You
Well,
know?
you kind of have to do that. I mean, in order to strike fear into your enemy, you have to have that kind of persona about you. Your reputation has to kind of precede you in that way. That's why, Batman's enemies are afraid of Batman. That's why
Right.
Jack Bauer's enemies are afraid of Jack Bauer, because he's willing to do some crazy shit. So, you know what I'm saying? And so I
Yeah.
imagine that's the reputation he
Exactly.
has. He's not some dude you want to mess with or even, get ice cream with. Like, you just don't want to mess with him.
He's a big, big badass.
That's how they're portraying him. At least that's how they're speaking about him. You didn't see him do too much in the film. You did see him kick a little bit.
Yeah. And the interesting thing is as well, like, he's so badass that he barely spoke in the trailer. There's just a whole bunch of shots of him walking and looking intense.
Right.
And just being there and just like beating people up.
Right, you get the idea as
Yeah.
to what's going on here with him. Again, I go back to the thing that is intriguing me the most is just the way that this is shot. Prithviraj Sukumaran, I am very curious about your work, man. It's looking really, really cool so far. Anyways, you guys, do let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Be honest, be verbose. Let us know your thoughts, not only on the trailer, but your thoughts on our thoughts. Check out Ashar Kirk on the social media, as well as Jabby Kwe, both on Twitter and Instagram. If you could give us a follow there, that would be super appreciated. And if you're already following us, thank you. And if you don't want to follow us, I'm sorry. So, subscribe if you haven't already. Check out our other reactions, reviews, and short films. I'm Jabby Kwe. This is
Achara Cook.
Peace out.